That mask looks unique.
I've torn many of those masks from the faces of cultists. Even knowing their illusions, to see all these things from my...
Home?
I don't have a home. Not anymore. That can't be...
All that trouble for this? You keep it.
Admit it.
You're not so bad to what? Oh. That must get lonely.
It does. Anyway, I should get go...
Wait.
I don't know about that. It's not really good for me to be...
If everyone drinks enough, no one will ever know you.
All right.
Hopefully you'll head tomorrow morning.
See you there. There you are.
Let's head inside. What is it?
There are a lot of people.
It's not as though...
I get... Ah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm ready for a drink. What about you? Ah. I've always wanted to try meat. You can really
Wine!
Not if it's from Marcos's
Marcos.
an old friend that made
Malak!
Malaca!
Now, it's you.
The bride and the groom!
Are we crashing a wedding?
It was arrogant to assume these people were here to celebrate us, saving their...
What do you say we make that bride's day and get rid of that
Don't you mean...
Thank you. You saved my wedding.
We actually saved it twice.
I did a little...
We would love it.
But your exploit...
I could be up.
All right, but if we're going to...
What do you suggest?
A flighting...
Never.
Stop both.
My day began. An axe. There stood.
And there stood Cassandra. Look at...
Not too quick on his feet, is he?
It took an ambush or two for Eivor to see. But somehow...
And despite her...
I really...
Eivor did the heavy lifting. Left.
If your love survives...
It's been a while since I've been the center of attention.
How did it feel? It was nothing.
No, really, more than I knew.
Only a day's work. Eat it!
I could have missed. Clearly, you were
I can't take all...
true. Val.
No. Randvi was never on the
well.
outside. What an unforgettable night. Eat it.
Eivor, are you looking to?
Yes.
Thank you for this. Whether...
And if you intend to go hunting, consider bringing a...
Aye.
in all things.
I'll keep that in mind.
Eivor,
I do like victory.
your weapons show the marks of...
You are not?
To bolster our trade, of course. If you wish the tales of your hunt... If you defeat...
A good idea.
Oh, and before you...
Go ahead.
For the past few evenings, I've heard unchecked, they will ravage...
You feel we should...
I would eliminate them entirely.
A good idea.
Good. This way. I last saw them prowling around just up the hill.
You lead. I'll follow.
Our settlement is in quite a nice spot. Beautiful terrain, and the animals here are healthy, but wolves are a worry. Maybe why the Ragnarsons moved on. Humans upset the balance of nature, and nature pushed back.
By attacking us.
A wolf will do whatever it takes. They were displaced. Now they come to our door. Come this way. Look here. Breadcrumbs and crusts. They must have stolen something from Tarban's store, or off a table somewhere.
You saw breadcrumbs from where you stood.
They stand out clearly from the soil and grass. See there? Come, this way. Ah, smell that? That's a male wolf, marking his territory, warding off the competition.
How do you know it's a male?
A different odor. You pick it up.
How did you come to be such a skilled tracker?
My family were hunters and trackers. From further east than you've ever seen, I imagine. But I've lived in England for most of my life. This is where we found Wallace.
You two are siblings, as Sigurd and I are siblings. Bound by honor, not blood.
Yes. To hear my mother tell it, we came upon Wallace abandoned. A babe in the woods. We took him in. Look. The wolves made a kill here. They're in the area. Those trails. They must have dragged the poor beast away. We're getting closer. Ah, see those teeth marks on the carcass? They're different.
This is the pack's doing, not just one.
That's right. Let's go on.
So your family found Wallace in the woods.
We were traveling through the forest when I spotted a white elk ahead of us. I chased it, hoping to take it down. I lost it as I came to a clearing. And there on the ground was a wee babe, our little Wallace, swaddled and alone. Ah, look at that. The pattern on the grass. They slept here.
I'm impressed, Petra. You have a raw skill.
You have seen nothing just yet.
So you saw a white elk, and that led you to Wallace.
That's right. It felt fated. We took him in and nursed him back to health. I was scarcely more than a toddler myself then. And from that day forward, we were raised as brother and sister. These kills are fresh. They're likely near enough to hear us. Probably fled the scene not long ago.
I think we found our wolves.
You there! Get to cover! Eivor, with me. Let's end this.
I'm at you. I'm at your side. That should be all of them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Are you all right?
They were. God, I lost my cows some months.
I'm sorry for your...
Not without the...
You have your life.
Ava Hull.
What? I don't... Oh, goodness gracious me. Felix, Rosemary, my beauties. You're alive. Come here, my precious angels.
Well, that worked out.
This was grand, Eivor. You hunt almost as well as you fight.
Give me a few weeks, I'll learn to track as well as you. Or better.
I would be happy to be so humble.
Spot any errant beasts.
You were the first on my list, Eivor. See you soon.
Who could Gothban be? One of us? Eivor? A moment.
Good day, my love. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new...
Come to me. I want to see the I have changed my... Should we take this to your chamber?
Who could Gothban be? One of us?
Tekla, you look like...
Gods, Eivor! I was robbed!
By who? Did you...
They were Saxons, I know that much. The biggest one pulled me...
Guthman?
That's what he...
Not that I know of.
I do not begrudge us.
A good idea.
Thank you.
Tarbin, do you have a sec?
I am
Not one who bakes.
Before I came, I served with a gang of and all they asked was I swore never to speak.
A hard promise.
It wasn't. Not for me. This is my...
Tarbin,
These men are...
do you not hear me, Tarbin? If you wish to face your...
Good. I want you to know, should it come to blows with my old crew, I can handle it myself. Forgiving me is all the work you need to do.
There's nothing to forgive. You walked away. They pursued. By axe or by fist, I will do what must be done to protect my clan.
You're living the life you want, aren't you?
Before we are spotted, tell me what I should expect here. Will they attack us on sight?
And rather kind when you meet him. Makes you feel like you're a friend. Family. I met him a decade ago, and he was the first person to truly welcome me. To see some value in me. He told me I had a gift. For intimidation. Persuasion. Violence. Just by the size and strength of me, he knew how to use me.
So what do they want from you now?
They'll want me back. They'll want me to be the man they think I am. Monstrous and massive. Wilf and them were the only family I had then. But their love was conditional. Wilf only loves what he owns.
So what do you intend?
I know I won't go back. I don't want more blood on my hands. But apart from that, it's hard to say. Who knows what they have in mind?
We're stopping.
That house, there. It won't look like much, Eivor. But don't be fooled.
I've met plenty of charmers who turned out.
I know. I know.
Gothbin, my boy, as I live in... Who might you be, Dane?
I am...
I know, I know.
I am done with...
But we are not done with you, boy.
For all you did...
You're a fiery one. If you wish to clear Tarbin's nut, some weeks back, soldiers, if you're keen...
If it will clear Tarbin's name, we will recover what is yours. Where are
Camp
these soldiers?
not far to the west. A battalion...
Wait here, then.
God go with you.
Eivor, this isn't your fight. You don't need to do this.
But I am. Now listen. When we reach the camp, leave everything to me. I will find Wilf's goods and bring them to you. If I'm spotted, it won't be pretty. Many may die, and I do not want you involved. You must not break your vow.
No vow stands above my duty to my friends, Eivor. I could not leave you alone with them should they attack.
If it comes to that, stand aside until then.
I will. You have my word.
I should not be seen in this. All right, wait here and stay out of sight.
We raised! We have this! Bring them swords, Sleepy! There! Your worm food!
This is everything. I'll return to Tallinn. I did. Let's bring this back to Wilf.
You handled that better than I would have.
Is this the sort of work you did with Wilf and your family of marauders?
A quick robbery like this? That was the least of our work. We stole from the poor, killed the helpless, cheated the dimwit. We were lower than slugs. I shudder to remember our best days. And I weep for our worst.
Let it go, then. Let it go, then. Remember only what makes you a better man. We have your good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
ledger.
Put 'em there. Of course. Happy to want.
That's it then.
Aye. You are free to walk, but you, Eivor. If you ever...
Tarbin, are you satisfied?
Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Eivor. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Gaffel. Yes. I cannot thank you enough, Eivor. I feared the worst when I heard my old moniker, Gaffel. Hadn't heard it in years. Stretch us up.
I imagine. How did you fall in with that bunch?
After my mother died, I sought family. Wilf offered it. He looked at me, took me in and told me who I was. Who I could... I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you... I don't crave that belonging anymore. Among you lot, people accept me as I am.
Weathered the storm and worked. That is a rare thing.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Eivor, my stable is a bit spared just now, but if you can build me something better, I promise you the finest of beasts.
A bustling stable. A bustling stable would be a great boon here. I will see what I can do.
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
It's good to be home again.
Tarbin, in spite of...
Right.
But first,
Right.
toss it.
With pleasure.